Hi guys, welcome to Sudani Food and Lifestyle channel. Guys, today I'm going to show you how to make healthy homemade granola bars, okay? Most people I know, they love granola bars, you know. If you have an allergy towards nuts, then maybe it's not for you, but for most people, this is a healthy version to the store-bought kind, you know, because you know what you're putting into it, okay? So I'm putting healthy stuff in it. Some of it is organic, some of it is just regular. So I'm just going to show you how to do it, okay? And these are the ingredients that I have, okay? So first thing is that I have 2/3 cups of mixed nuts. I have toasted almonds, I have pecans, and I have walnuts in here, okay? So I'm just going to throw it in here, okay? So all my nuts, it's a lot of nuts. It's healthy, okay? And then over here, so these are basically all my ingredients that I have. Forgot to show you. I have the chopped walnuts, which I just put in here. Okay, I have cranberries over here, dried cranberries. They're not sweetened. I have the pecans, which is in here. I have organic coconut, shredded coconut, which is unsweetened. Okay, I have flax seeds over here. And I have my roasted almonds, which is in here. Also, I'm going to be using some honey. This is my only sweetener. And some Jiffy creamy peanut butter. You could also use almond butter if that's what you want, or you could use coconut oil. Some people use coconut oil. Okay, so these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to put them all together right now. Okay, and the main thing for the granola bar is your oatmeal, and this is 2 cups of oatmeal. You could use roll oats, or you could use the old-fashioned oats. Okay, so I'm just going to throw that in here. Okay, put this to the side, out of the way as I go ahead. And then for my flaxseed, I'm going to use 1/4 cup of flaxseed, okay? That's my flaxseed. I'm going to put that in here. That's very healthy, okay? My healthy flaxseed. And make sure I close this properly because I don't want it to spill. I already used my almonds and that, and then the coconut I'm going to be using 1/4 also coconut. Okay, so I'll use this dried coconut, 1/4 of that. Put it in there. Get this out of the way. Okay, and then sunflower seed. Okay, so the sunflower seed is also going to be 1/4. So you can also substitute this also for pumpkin seeds if you have those. Okay, so I have all that good ingredients in there. So I use all of these. All of these are used already, except for this. And I have cinnamon and vanilla. So let me just mix these together in the meantime. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn my stove on, okay, because I'm going to be heating my honey and my peanut butter together, okay? So, yeah, let's just gel these all together over here. Okay. And I'm going to put some cranberries in there, my dry cranberry. I'm going to do 1/3. Let me see if this is 1/3. This is 1/4. Let me get 1/3. This is half. Because I have my peanut butter in that cup. That's 1/3. But you just put as much as you like. Okay, let's put a handful in there. Dried cranberry, okay. A little bit more. These cranberries are very healthy. Okay. So my cranberries here. Put that in. And then I'm gonna come over here. Okay, I'm gonna take my ingredients over here, which is my vanilla and my cinnamon and my honey. And this is a 1/2 cup of honey that I have here. And I have 1/3 cups of, what do you call it? Peanut butter, okay? So let me get my measuring spoons. Where did my measuring spoons are here. Okay. And for my vanilla, it's gonna be 2 teaspoons of vanilla, okay, and half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, so let me get my spoon over here. So my pot is warm, okay. So I'm gonna put my honey in here, okay. I'm gonna put my honey in here. We're not gonna be cooking the honey. We're just heating it up, okay. Heating it up a little bit, and you're gonna throw your. I'm gonna turn that down. Turn it down, and then I'm going to throw my peanut butter in here. Okay, I'm going to melt that all together. Okay, get a nice. And like I said, you could use the, what do you call it? You could use coconut oil, not the loose coconut oil, the one that's white and look frozen together, the one that you keep in the refrigerator. You could use that also. Okay, let me get all that peanut off of here. Okay, you can use that. Let me just melt that all together here. Okay. So you're not boiling it, you're just melting it all together, gelling it all together here. Because we're going to throw this over our dry ingredients that's over there. And like I said, you're going to get your vanilla. Okay. You're going to put 2 teaspoons. This is 1, 2. Okay. Close that. Don't want to waste it. And then you're going to use half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay. Give it that nice flavoring, so forth, okay? And we'll just mix it all. It smells so good all together. I'm going to turn it off, okay? And this is your liquid that you're going to be throwing over all your nuts and your oatmeal to make a nice granola bar, okay? And this is good because it's back to school, and this is a good way of saving money by making it for the kids, okay? Oh, this smells so good. You see, if you needed a little bit more honey, you can always add that to it, okay? Oh, that smells so good. So I'm just gonna put my wet ingredients in here, okay? Put all that wet ingredients in here. You could put like a half a teaspoon of salt, and like I said, you could add, I put cranberry in there, but you could add other things to it if you wanted to add to it. You could put, I don't know, cashew if you want. You could peanuts if you want to, but I figure the almonds, the pecans, and the walnuts, those were good enough for me. So I'm just trying to get every last drop of batter in here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna mix it together, and I already put my cranberries in there, but if you want more cranberries, you could put it in there. If you like a lot of cranberries, I do love cranberries. But you're gonna gel it all together, okay? If it's not as moist as you would like it, you could add a little bit more honey in there, okay? But there should be enough. Okay, we put a little bit more cranberry in there, just a little bit more. Yeah, I like that color. And like I said, you could put pumpkin seed if you don't have sesame seed. You could put pumpkin seed or vice versa. Okay, this is so healthy. And you know what you're putting into it. It doesn't have all this preservatives and all that stuff in it, you know. So this is nicely mixed and gel all together. So now I'm going to transfer it to my baking dish, okay? And I have my baking dish well lined and greased over here. So you're just gonna transfer it to, still warm, but I'm gonna bake it. Okay, so I'm just gonna transfer everything to my baking dish. And I just greased the bottom of it just a little bit with some coconut oil. Baking dish, so I'm just gonna transfer all of this to it. Okay, oh, this smells so good. Really good. You could eat it just like this without even baking it or freezing it. It's really good. Just put that in there. Get every last. This is so good. So you're gonna flatten it, okay? You can't leave it like this. You gotta flatten it. Okay. And it just tastes so good. Spread it evenly. Okay. Spread it evenly all the way around. In the corner, make sure it's in the corners. It's easier to bake in the paper. Okay. It's easy to take out. Make sure it's even all the way. And then I'm going to use something and press it all the way down. Okay. You can get another piece of paper. Just your wax paper, your baking paper. Put it over it and just press it down. Just use the cup. Press it. This is not flat enough. This is flat. Just press it down so that it all gels together. Okay. In the corner, it all gel nicely. Get that around. Okay. Now, I'm gonna bake it for about 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, I don't want it too crisp, okay? But if you want it crispier, you could do it for 15 to 20 minutes. But I'm doing it for 10 to 12 minutes, okay? So I'm gonna stick it in the oven at 350 degrees, okay? For 10 to 12 minutes for it to bake. And then once you're finished pressing it down, you could take the covering off of it, okay? And we're gonna stick it in the oven. Okay, so once it's finished baking, I'll be right back. Put it for 10. Okay guys, so now my granola bar has been in the oven, so I'm just gonna take it out, okay? Like I said, I don't want it to be too crisp. So look at that, it smells so beautiful. It smells so good. Just close my refrigerator, my stove, and let me clear my stove here. And it's very hot, okay? So I'm gonna let it sit and cool for about an hour or so, and I'll be right back, okay? So it smells beautiful. It smells so good, and it looks so good. I can't wait to taste it. Okay, guys, so I'll be right back. Let it cool. Guys, I'm gonna trace the line first before I take it out of the pan. So when it's cool, it's easier for me to take it out. Just trace it. Cut it like so. I'm doing 4 rows. Okay, so just let it sit there and cool, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so now that my granola is cooled, Okay, it's not hot. You bring it over here. Okay, still on the paper, parchment paper. Then we're gonna slice it. Remember, I traced it a little bit to make it more easier to cut. Okay, you could cut it in 5 rows if you want. Okay. And you could also crumple this up also and use it in your cereal, okay? So I'm just gonna cut it evenly into 8 pieces, and I have some little pieces here on the side, okay? There it is. Let me just get a plate and put it in there. There's one piece back there. That looks good. There you have your granola bar. And you could freeze it. You could freeze it up to 2 weeks. You could put it into your Ziploc bag and you could freeze it. Okay. Or you could just put it into an airtight container and put it into the refrigerator and use it as you go. Okay, and this has no preservatives in there. And this is nice and chewy. That tastes good. It's nice and chewy, but if you wanted it to be crispier, you could bake it, like I said, for 20 minutes or so. And parts of it is gonna break up, but oh my God, this tastes so good. And you know you could break this up and put it in your cereal also, but it's a nice treat. I'm just gonna eat the rest of this. That's here. So yeah, this is how you make your healthy homemade granola bar. It has no preservatives in there, okay? No sunflower, what do you call it? No artificial sweetener, no oil in it, okay? Because a lot of the store-bought ones, they have all kinds of fructose, corn oil, and all kinds of stuff, canola oil, but this is natural. Okay, guys, so this is how you make your healthy homemade granola bar. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Happy, healthy, homemade granola bar making. This is good for kids and for adults alike, okay? So just freeze it, or you know what? Right before I go, if you want to store it, you could, let me just like this. You could put them on your wax paper like so, okay? And you could store it in the refrigerator and it will come off easily. Let me just do this and show, because this is what I'm gonna do, okay? Just like so. You could pick it up and store it like so, okay? And just keep doing that, okay? And you could store it in packs of groups of 3. And let me see, I have a zip, let me see here. Okay, so that's how you do it. I just want to show you a little example of how you can store it in your bag, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, because here I have a little Ziploc bag right here. And I'm going to store like these 3 pieces in here. Okay, so you could just store it like that and put it in the refrigerator, and as you need it, you just take it off and it won't stick and you could use it. Okay, guys, so this is how I make my homemade healthy granola bar. Thank you for watching. Bye.